Hello, I'm Ty Mason from the diabetescouncil.com, researcher, writer, and I have type 2 diabetes. Today I'm going to answer the question, is quinoa good for diabetes? But before we get into that, make sure you download my free diabetes management book, which also includes a diabetes grocery shopping guide, foods to eat and avoid, by clicking the link below. Now, before we answer the question whether or not quinoa is good or bad for diabetes, we might first answer the question, what is it? Quinoa is native to Bolivia and is a relative of Swiss chard, spinach, and beets. It's often called a grain, but in actuality, it's a seed. Quinoa comes in over 120 varieties, most commonly, though, being white, red, and black. Now, of note, for those of us with diabetes, it's a nutritional powerhouse. Just 1 cup of quinoa contains 8 grams of protein. It has 5 grams of fiber, a ton of iron, and magnesium. It's also filled with folate and heart-healthy omega-3 fatty acids. It's known to the Bolivians as the mother grain. Quinoa is one of a few plant-based sources of complete protein. Today, it's used by some as a substitute for pasta, rice, or couscous. It can also be milled into gluten-free flour that has been used for baking and the base for gluten-free pastas, cereals, and other items. Using our tools to help us determine how a food will affect our blood sugar levels, quinoa is a low GI food at 53, has a medium glycemic load food, however, at 18. Quinoa is what is known as a complete protein, meaning it provides all 9 essential amino acids necessary for good health. Now, grocery stores and others are starting to carry quinoa. It is readily available online, but you will pay a pretty penny for the product. A quick search, and I found you'll pay anywhere from $4 to $6 a pound. That is a bit pricey. So is quinoa good for diabetes? Well, taking all things into account, I would say yes, but be careful. It is in the upper range of the low GI and the upper range of the medium GL. It is a bit pricey and not as easy to find as other grains, but eaten in moderation, I feel that quinoa could be a very good choice for one with diabetes. I hope this answers your question, is quinoa good or bad for diabetes? Don't forget to get your diabetes management book by clicking the link in the description box below. And as always, let me know if you have any other diabetes related questions. Thanks for watching. I'm Ty Mason.